Hi, I'm here to talk to you today about how old is too old to drive. And I'll introduce my audience.
Veronica, which I think too old is around 70.
Fabian, Sammy,
Myra, Jackie.
And I'm Tessia Jackson. Well, how old is too old to drive? I think that people, especially more and more traffic these days, about age 65, people should start being more evaluated. I think that statistics say with the Highway State Patrol.com or .org, I'm sorry, about 70 to 74 is the highest risk people to cause injuries or accidents or kill someone. I think that they should be evaluated more by their doctors. I think there's a lot of things that can be done to help these people understand when it's time to get their driver's license. Because about a year and a half ago, I was in a pretty bad accident. It was a major accident, and did a lot of damage to my body, mentally, physically, and I had a man pull across 3 lanes in front of me and send me into 3 other lanes and go powerful. He was 88 years old. I never saw the man. He seemed to be claimed he was fine. I had to take away an image. Well, then it made me think, I want to look further into this. What's too old to drive? 88-year-old me. Sure, I've seen younger people drive horribly, but I really believe that when you get to a certain age, things need to be taken a little bit differently, whether it's, driver's license evaluation, eye testing, being seen by the doctor, make sure their medications don't have interactions where they cause accidents. There's people with even epileptic seizures. They cannot help. Those they cannot help, but the older you get, the bigger the risk is. Second, I wanted to say that they say about 36 million drivers, their license are over the age of 65. And this is a big problem. There's about 5,500 people in 2012 that were older drivers had killed or been killed, and about 214,000 were injured. That's a lot of people. So that's when I think that, again, approximately about 65, I would think that the DMV should start stricter laws. And there's the website for that too, which is how old is too old to drive, abc.com. And I think the doctors need to take that into big consideration, evaluate them more. They know what they're taking, and if they're at an age that they just can't drive anymore, then or their vision. I also had a close friend, very close friend. He was a mechanic his entire life. He loved driving. He loved race cars. For a kid his age, he was much older than me. He was legally blind, but still could see, and that's another problem. About 24% of people that get citations or an accident continue to drive. And he did. And he ended up flipping his car off the highway, which is a very expressway where we live, and he lost his job, he lost his license, because he could never drive again. Which is sad. It's made him a very depressed person, but he still talks about wanting to have his license back. But I feel I have to even tell him he should not be able to drive. And in conclusion, I wanted to say that that the reflexes slow down when people when they're older. Their thinking isn't as sharp. Their brain functioning is much slower. I think there's some other ones. All the way around, it's a huge problem in my opinion, and I hate to see it happen anymore else. And that is the conclusion of my speech. Thank you very much.
Now, how many people on statistics have